Alright, welcome back to Operencia, the Stolen Sun playthrough. Let's continue on. Having passed Hador's test, your group sets out to find the axe of Iron Kneader, which you will use to cut off the piece of a tree branch. Free branch tree. It seems a simple task, but last simplicity has played no role in the quest so far. Why should anything change now?
Has Hador betrayed us? Why do his woodcutters still assault us?
Boldijar's evil magic has infected them. They will attack more ferociously than ever now.
Technically, his magic isn't evil. He feels he is doing this for the greater good.
He aims to annihilate the only group that can save Operencia from eternal darkness. How is that not evil?
The Garabontiash order can be very strange.
The irony of that statement is completely lost on me, isn't it?
What?
Do mass heal and everything. We have to tank because otherwise we deal too much damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna frost and hold them. To bring up that was good. Alright. Good. First couple soldiers. Just when when I thought we had proven ourselves to Hador, all we needed to that god goes and lose control of his copper soldiers. I'll ask if he was ashamed that an Operencian wizard now controls them, but angering god of war is simply not my style. Under Boldizar's control, they seem to be stronger than they were before, so that makes 2 times these peaceful woodcutters out to become more people bone cutters. So I get much less clever under dress. Okay, so
Guess he wasn't bluffing about those other traps.
damn it, I stepped right into that one. Aye. At least we ambushed this guys. That means we get to
You
attack
dare
first.
confront me?
There. improve down the tank.
Your death was meaningless.
Nothing quite like a real battle.
Okay. Got some personal armor. At least she's the resurrected baby because she got leveled up. I wonder if this is can we also wear that one? Oh yes, she can. What else we got? Song of Heroes. Sing the Song of Heroes to give a 25% bonus to parties each chance. Silence an enemy to make him unable to cast for 3 turns. That actually might be good. This charm all enemies for 2 turns to have them turn against your allies. Chance of success 37%. That's not much. Alright, let's do this. Add for intelligence. Let's boost her vigor. Okay.
Oh, I was wondering when I'd get to be electrocuted again.
We found the tree. Now we just need that magical axe.
As much as I respect Hador, his instructions on acquiring that mystical item were rather vague.
Yes, I agree. And he didn't even mention the boots.
Boots? We have yet to hear mention of boots.
While you were talking, Gunsel sent a message from the heavens.
That's my old master. Not even death can stop him from helping those in need.
The same old master you and Chilla both claim chose to leave this life behind in favor of becoming a constellation?
Not just himself and his cart.
Of course. My apologies. Do continue, Chilla.
If we continue down this path, we'll find the axe. But not before we earn the boots we'll need to get there.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Alright, this usually does a good job tracking them down. Okay, that's not good. way better. Intelligence, okay.
What exactly are those boots we're after designed to do?
To get us past traps like this one.
Then let's not try this right now.
Yeah.
Fire or ice?
Damn it. Power using this guy.
Taking life does not heal my soul.
Alright. Throw an item.
Hidden by a forest spell, there lies a special wishing well.
Why does that sound so familiar?
You recognize it too? Interesting.
Good, we ambushed them. Not much better. Oh, that's right. We wanted this spell. There. That's much better. Add some to vigor. We might be able to use it. Let's see how that works out.
You dare confront me?
Should have stayed home.
Has the ability to distract. I thought that we might get finished.
May your
off.
souls never see the light of the upper world.
Oh, skull helmet again.
also informed me that Hadur knows more of this quest than he leads on. He's been watching since the lake. I do not know what that means.
I might. I think we have another test in our hearts from the door. One of our memory. Do these portraits seem eerily familiar? Yoshida and Meze, you know what I'm going to guess.
Yes, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, me too. Obvious.
Distant fortress. Portal. World tree. Oh no, actually. Do it first. Then the then the desert fortress, the portal, oh,
There's a proper orbit here.
hopefully it's right to left. Castle, forest, fortress, portal, tree.
It's all conscious. Yes, I see it. It was the lack of sharp vegetation.
Good, we ambushed them again. Damn it, we lost her. Actually, should have just.
Does it really work?
Otherwise, I didn't waste the spell. We can use them. Trying to push his intelligence further.
was weak me.
Oh. Yeah, that one's done. Good. Yes, now what it
By completing this task, I will set out completely.
Damn it. Okay, let's bring everybody back. Alright. Drop stuff on them. Just to recover some of the health. Gonna do as heal.
resurrection spell now.
Take this soul, Mother.
Ooh, another one. So I got add the person since she died recently. Don't want her to die, okay. Okay, impale the enemy with stalagmite. Add to everything. We'll take this now. And the reason we'll take this perfect strike. After using basic skill, she gets some energy back. That might be useful. And gonna substitute this for that. The rock never was really good anyway. That's the her vigor. Okay.
Ever install any dragon head death traps in the castles you built, Keller?
Many dragon heads like this. None designed for lethal use. Though most of them designs for protection.
Pardon me, while I choose to instead
Alright. It's supposed to match the colors. Colors to what? We got maybe we can move that thing. Ah. Ah, damn it.
Yes, and often both.
Actually, I hasn't been checking this. Okay, no chest.
See? Something good.
A perfect fit, too.
Only one of us needs to wear it. Its magic will make all companions just as swift of foot.
Convenient. Now, let's walk through that portal and find that axe.
A humble suggestion before we step through. Don't forget that treasure.
Alright, got the shoes. Okay, so it slows down the surroundings. It's not like immunity all the way. Yeah, okay. Got that. Alright, so she's got something else here. Are those gauntlets fire resistant? explored one area. Nothing else here also. Alright, this guy's another shooting at us. That's good. Got them ambushed, okay. Tank for us. Alright, just her, we need to do mass heal. Let's do... Let's heal her for now. Next, gonna pull health out of this guy. Help us out. Do rest. Some recovery. Little attack that.
No one lives forever.
There. Here we go. Alright. Wanted to get this spell, the silence. Okay. What does this do? Okay, restore character from capacity state. Physical damage for blindness. Okay. We don't do that much with the damage with this one. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do that instead. That her vigor so that she can withstand the attacks. Good. That be the key. Sorry, Goat Center CX. I'm not sure about musician. What do you mean musician? Damn it. Oh, that was in the skill tree. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'll come back. Skill tree. So there. You mean Song of a Hero skill? There's a see, actually, we got a crossbow. Wanna use it. Oh, but it's a crossbow is for. I bet it's gonna be pretty good for our other characters that I'm not using. Okay.
I don't like it.
So where are those keys? have to find them. Okay. Let's see, are there any chests here? Yes, there are. That's what I was doing wrong. There are chests. All right. First of all, we're gonna sit
We may
here.
stand a better chance against Boldizar if we better understand his order. What could you tell us about the Garabonsias, Campo?
Unlike a Taltush, a Garabonsiash is not born with his talents. Anyone can become one with enough skill and study.
That almost sounds admirable.
Traditionally, 13 students partook in 13 schools of learning. By the end of it all, they would sit beside one another on a wheel above a deep pit. The wheel was spun, and upon stopping, one unfortunate student would fall to his doom, the rest inheriting great power.
Naturally. How else would you do it?
As Campo said, there's the traditional story of the Garabonsiash. But I sense nothing traditional behind Zboldjar's rise.
I fear you are right. He is unlike any Garabonsiash I have ever come across.
And how many would that be?
Well, none. But still, he seems off.
On such matters, I do trust your authority.
Get your gold ready. New stock has arrived.
Alright, yeah, well, before we start looking at the items, let's rest. Until he recharges, and okay. Oh, I can do Water of Life, let's do this. Okay. Healing Plant comes second, okay. Mountain Plant comes right after the Warfront. Well, that doesn't much. You are forbidden to put the field petal in the mix last, but this is not not true for the antibiotic root. Guessing antibiotic and the root are last. Field petal is not. A fungus is needed, but it's not the first. So fungus here, petal here, field here. So mountain comes after waterfront. So waterfront, mountain, and we're not gonna need poisonous. So sedative. Yes, good. Alright, that's pretty good.
Something new has revealed itself.
Let's see what
I think you'll like
what she's
it.
got now. Maybe crossbow. Well, none of us can use that apparently. Still stuff. She can use it. Alright, I guess we're buying it because she's definitely. Right, journal entry. Garabandinsian order. Well, I'll be damned. Garabandinsia's order is real. More than 5 decades in Operencia, adopting resistance, and long comes a callous old friend from work. Baldizar claiming to be part of the whole thing and showing it. Certainly fits the stories I heard over the years, although always reading from the Book of Magic. Dressed in black, claiming everything he does is for the good of us all, even if it's obviously going to kill most of us. Stupid mask. I'll give the orders the benefit of the doubt, and not refer to them as evil, at least for now. But when you compare them to the Daltos, equally nutty, but with more obvious sense of good in their heart, it's hard not to see them as pure creatures of darkness. Perhaps creatures is too harsh a word. That suggests they come from an underworld, which they do not. I suppose if given the opportunity, I myself have become a Garabonsians, as its learned gift, not a born one as the Taltos are. The process they go through to join the orders, though insane. At some demented academy in the far reaches of Operencia, a class of 13 trains for years in 13 different disciplines, each eventually earning their own magic book. Boldizars has one. It said only 12 of those 13 students actually graduate, however. They all attach themselves to a large wheel that spins over a pit, and the lucky one fall in is not only gets to die, but also has whatever power he did possess dispersing to everyone else. That said, something strikes me as very different about our friend Boldizar. With all those years he spent working with Scalar, I don't see how he joins the order in a traditional manner. Perhaps a dragon was involved. It said that the Garabonsias have a special relationship with them, and we did see Boldizar summon such a creature. All the more reason to avoid him moving forward. Alright, we got Nimble Boots. I have to hand it to whatever Godling designs the Nimble Boots. They really went above and beyond what they needed to. This footwear not only speeds up whoever is wearing it, it also allows anyone nearby to share in its power without nifty added features. Will be impaled on the copper forest strap by now. I kept forgetting I should have used that before. Hadur the Firesmith King. I have officially met a god now. That happened. I guess I finally believe in them. If you ask Daltos or other devotees of faith, Hadur's title is the Firesmith King, as he's the one known for forging the mightiest weapons and armor ever to drop down to Operencia. The Sorvartil itself, for example. We common folks refer to him by another phrase, however, the god of war. I can't say for certain whether or not praying to him before battle actually earns his favor. I'm frankly too intimidated in his presence to ask, but I can certainly see the argument for it. Couldn't hurt, right? There's something about his persona unlike anything I have ever experienced before. I never felt such an odd mix of intimidation and comfort. Those two sensations acting together really make no sense. I know you just have to meet Halder for yourself to understand that. As the youngest of three brothers, his copper-free force is likely a less impressive sight than the force of gold and silver held by his older siblings, but you know what? I'll take it. Alright, let's test those boots. Didn't help. Maybe I'm not using them right. I'll do is axe. Alright, so let's see. Can we equip her? Alright, these things are not that great. At least I'm not using them, or at least I'm not using Right. Hmm. Damn it! Basically, you can't stop, you gotta keep moving with this thing. Ah. Still one, okay. I don't get it. You have like a there, kinda semi-cheating. Okay, I think we are good now.
Let's see just how nimble these boots truly make us.
This is a better sword. Alright, we got that.
Felt more alive than when we were dodging those stakes. And look, the axe of the Iron Kneader.
Why is it called that?
The Iron Kneader is said to boast enough strength in his hands to knead iron, as you or I with clay. And this is his axe.
So he isn't someone who needs iron, like, in order to live?
Get away from me.
Damn it. No light in the distance also, I think. Okay. Alright, let's all direct them team. Frost them over nicely. I don't know if you need to heal up. Let's deal some damage. I can heal up and see who's got the biggest health. Right. There. Alright, we get right. Alright, he's gone down. Alright, throw that. Alright, that's good. We're gonna heal ourselves using and now we're gonna use this guy. Deal damage at me.
I
Right,
take
good.
it this was their first time fighting a star.
Alright, it's an ambush.
If you insist.
Gonna frost them over. It's gonna do nothing for us as usual.
really worth it.
Steel boots, okay. Oh damn it. Maybe I
Calling
have to
my
go
spells
first.
tricks is such a disservice.
Alright, swap them over. Yank. This one face. Alright, I will do that as well. I'm gonna use good source of health. Okay, good.
Abracadabra.
Alright, we ambush them, sending
I
frost.
smell fear.
Okay, that didn't work like this. Damn it, we missed again. Oh, that's right, she uses lightning gun, so she's the, you know, point of attacking.
The gods have blessed us today.
Alright, good. So level up. To that, two-handed axe, eh? Yeah, he can use this shoes, okay, so he's gonna have them now. Gonna increase intelligence. There.
You made it. I must admit, you're starting to impress me.
What is your business here, Boldijar?
Simple, really. You need this tree. I intend to destroy it.
Ah, it is nearly indestructible.
I have my methods, but they may not even be necessary once I destroy something else first. You.
Alright, back to fighting this guy.
Calling my spells tricks is such a disservice.
Mean to stand and sleep, okay. Alright, time to tank. Cross him. Alright, he can collect stuff for now. Burn him. And cross him. So he's down to 292. Okay. Gonna mass heal everything. Summon an 8 here. Can do this on him. 1. Get him silent. Oh.
I thank you for the sparring match. But now your true test begins. Farewell.
Don't bring the dragon again. I resist lightning sensitive, control immune. Hammer. I'll freeze the guy. Okay. He's gonna tank for us in there. Heal himself. That didn't do much. Also lightning damage. 135, good. Silence him. Good. There's 17. I don't think fire is gonna do any damage to him, so try this. This barely did anything. Like he's sensitive to that. Ooh, mighty. Slowly. Oh, okay, good. Gladiator armor. I think we had something like that before, maybe.
Boy, he got away.
Yes. But so did his plans to destroy this tree. We can return the branch to Hodor. Sebastian, if you don't mind.
It would be my pleasure, friend.
Metal Golem, okay. My first thought upon meeting him with the metal golem was that Balthazar was introducing us to an old friend of his, summoned from whatever the hell Garabontia summoned things, but no, he was only making it look that way. Chile says this is particular golem is more of a guardian of the copper force than a pawn of the misguided wizard. The golden father himself, Arani Atiaska, created to protect the very tree we just chopped a limb from. So yes, we have defeated the monstrosity created by none other than the king of the gods. I think Hadur would have prepared us for his father's little gift to us. One last test, I suppose. As the Taltos puts it, it is within his known character after all. But I guess what I'm really trying to say here is how about that Balthazar? He tried to pull one over us with an act of deceptive cowardice. Part of me admires such a tactic. I might have to steal that idea one of these days. Might need one to go heal first.
Wow. The new supplies offered by my magic bag truly are impressive.
Oh, we're gonna heal first, then we can look at the supplies. But we got a potion to assemble. You absolutely should not leave the roots for last, nor plant with poisonous properties. Also, no woodland plant can come last. Okay, the first ingredient used neither the crop nor any plant with healing properties all from the field. Poisonous fungus has to come right before the antibiotic crop, but it shouldn't be the first. Sedative and antibiotic plants should not be the last. Add plants healing from the field, the woodland, the mountain to the mix, all in that order. So the first cannot be that. So field we know is then this, then it's woodland, and then it's a mountain. So waterfront is the first. Okay, we got that. For the first ingredient, use neither the crop nor any plant with healing properties all from the field. No healing or anything like that. This is a very good one. The roots cannot be last. Okay. Crops is not the first. So fungus has to come right before, but it should not be the first. Then we get crop, right? Roots is then, and petal is here. Okay. Sedative and antibiotic. Crop is antibiotic, should not be last. Okay, so then antibiotic, crop, poisonous is the fungus. Yeah. Healing is not the first, so sedative is okay. Yes, we got it. Good. Alright, let's see what items
I
do we
can't
have.
tell you where these weapons come from. I just know you won't be disappointed with them.
Merchant outfit, interesting. I can really use this ring actually, it looks like. Okay. Yep, when it comes to armor, this adds way more. Alright, new boots. Ability Invasion Initiative, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Who else can use them? Definitely gonna be, well, not as much. Okay, I'm gonna give her the
I must say, the back
Sell
has
some
yielded
stuff to
some
her.
of its most impressive items.
large gem. Silly will benefit from Talper's ropes way more than anybody else. For that, we need to sell like $6,000 worth, 6,000 gold worth of items. We actually have stuff here that sell off, but what I'm trying to do is to think is where would I find and must be missing is one of the chess keys. Oh, patient.
Hidden by a forest spell, there lies a special wishing well.
Why does that sound so familiar?
You recognize it too? Interesting.
Alright. That I must have heard it, but I guess the issue was that put it way back. Okay. That's it? Round shield after all this? Yeah.
You're on an adventure of a lifetime. Make sure you're equipped to handle it.
Alright, let's sell some stuff. Like this stuff I don't need to definitely. Yeah, I've never used this thing either.
Something new has revealed itself. I think you'll like it.
Alright, tunic. I may as well leave for now. Tunic. I'll sell the short sword. Anyway, we're not gonna have enough. To buy anything anyway. Alright, let's
They
go.
returned to the palace in triumph. Yet any compliments Hadur had for the companions were most understated in nature.
Boldijai was an unintended obstacle in your proving grounds. Yet you still prevailed. Well done.
I had heard a trained Garabonsiash could enter the land of the gods, but I did not believe it.
Yes, when were dark souls such as his capable of breaching the upper world?
Boldijai has no dark soul. He believes his intentions are noble, even heroic.
Preposterous.
Such indignation. And humans wonder why I so rarely grant them an audience. All over the middle world of Operencia, death, strife, war between brothers over the pettiest of squabbles. Were my own brother's fate not directly tied to yours? A cause rooted in your own selfish desires to live, mind you. Were that not the case, rest assured, you would not be here now.
You are right, Your Majesty. We are selfish. We do want to live, but only because we know we are here to save. And not just your brother. Our brothers, our sisters, our parents, our friends, everyone we know. Those we have never met, those we never will meet. It's not perfect out there, true, but the good does outweigh the bad, and that is who we fight for. That is why we are here.
Such passionate words. And yet you never resorted to calling out my own hypocrisy? I am your god of war, after all. Your final test is passed, and to war you will go. You were promised magic armor to face the dragon. You shall have it. One person wearing it will protect you all.
Alright.
My finest silver wind mares will grant you quick passage to your next destination.
If you don't mind my asking, Lord Hadur, where might that be?
You said before you had more to tell us.
It will look familiar to you, Elia. The very forest where Attila slew Thade decades ago.
The sword? Is it there?
To be honest, I do not know. My bond with the blade has weakened over the years. But Attila does rest beneath the very river that brought him to that battle. His spirit will have the answer you seek, though not without some resistance.
A ghost fight. Yeah, we know that one.
I invite you to rest here, Crusaders of Operencia. You leave tomorrow, and tomorrow will not be kind.
On windmares they flew, down the tree, back to the Middleworld, to the beautiful Operencian forest where this grand story began. But its beauty had been scarred. The smell of brimstone filled the air. Something terrible was happening.
Gate to the Underworld. Soon after the Underworld invasion, he quelled alongside Queen Reka and the Taltos Council. King Attila enhanced the magical seal that set in place with 7 of the Prince's strongest locks and an 8 for good measure. No one was ever to open the gate again, but then again, it wasn't so long ago that you were easily referred to as no one yourself.
The forest of Attila's greatest triumph looks nothing like its legend. What has happened here? And what's that smell?
Brimstone. We have no easy task ahead of us.
We've had no easy task behind us either, but we've done just fine.
Yes. Yes, we have, Yoshka.
And let's keep doing just fine. Shall we?
We shall.
Alright. Sword of Attila. The Sword of Attila isn't actually Attila's sword at all. Ever since Hadr forged it millennia ago, it's changed hands between many notable leaders. Attila is simply the most recent to do anything of note. Slaying a dragon is certainly of note. Now we seek the blade to defeat the dragon that threatens Operencia. Destiny has his own motives to finding it as well, something about it being the destiny to give it to the one who brings light to the darkness. But I would be fine with just killing the dragon. Alright. Very interesting. I'll just upgrade her overall. Okay, sure, she cannot be burned. Let's add a bit to agility.
He wasn't masked like the one we found in Reika's tomb. Is this the Busho Yoshka?
Probably looking to join us. He'd be one of the more normal fellows in this fellowship. Or he wants to kill us.
We mean you no harm. You need not attack.
They don't seem very interested in conversation.
Fear Frost.
Busho swore an oath to Attila to protect the gate to the underworld, but they could not attack without first understanding potential threats.
Threats like us.
We do seek entrance to the gate,
Not to mention the matter of raiding Attila's tomb along the way.
but they don't know any of that. Something is wrong.
Alright, let's throw them. He's gonna tank as usual. Alright, that's fine, we can tank them for now. Alright, to Frost. Frost resistant. Maybe. Let's get an assistant. Alright. Pass them over because they not completely can withstand it. Okay. I think this. Alright. Might be able to keep it.
Their death was merciless.
The gods have blessed us today.
Uso mask again, okay. Usos, back in the prime, King Attila had a whole cultish tribe of warriors devoted to him. They wore silly masks to accompany their silly outfits that complemented their silly sense of loyalty. I'm not sure how much credence I gave to the tale that they once held off an invading army simply by looking scary to them. But it makes for a fun story. You think very kind would have gone away with Attila's passing so many years ago, but it seems some strange folks refuse to let the silly die. Decades later, it's no coincidence we find them near the tomb of Attila. If they can't protect the living scourge of demons anymore, they must feel compelled to protect his remains. But still, something seems off. You can't be completely right in the head to begin with if you choose to live your life the way the Busas do. So I can see them being very susceptible to coercion from a charismatic outside force claiming he knows what is best for the dark days. Unfortunately, that sounds like our friend Balthazar. I think anybody can really match out of that mask. Add vigor since he's kinda tanking for us all the time.
By the gods!
The gate to the underworld. It's real.
Complete with 7 enchanted locks.
True, not even an expert lockpicker like myself can get us in without the proper keys.
Huh. Expert lockpicker? You can't even pick your nose.
The Bushos will have the keys, all but one. I fear that means we will be forced to kill more of them.
It is for the greater good, but that does not mean we have to like it.
What did you mean by all but one key, Compo?
Ha! Am I the only one who knows? Is it possible not even Hadur himself had such information?
What information?
The sword! The 8th key is the sword of Attila itself.
Good thing we're already after it then.
Some better directions would have been nice.
Alright. Brimstone Forest. As much I heard about Attila's great battle versus State, the name of the forest where it took place has always eluded me. Does it even have a name? Well, we are here now, and with all the destruction around us, the way it smells, I'm just going to dub it the Brimstone Forest. Other than the trees and detestable busos who stick out heads for some reason, the ones who aren't dead, the most noteworthy landmark in this forest is the legendary gate itself. It's very large, yes, but for some reason I was expecting bigger. Once we find the 7 keys to unlock the seal placed by the Attila's Taltos Council, it won't matter what side it is, we're all headed down. And of course, somewhere around here lies the hidden tomb of Attila, exactly where I cannot say, that's why it's called hidden.